Part 1 of Who the Fuck Did I Marry? Season 2.
Did somebody just say white ressatessa? Where is this coming from? But I'm sure you guys saw that snippet of intro that I put in the beginning of this video. I'm sure you guys did. Yeah, so this lady is coming out to, you know, create content about her life, but it's the season 2 of what happened to ressatessa, but her own version, and the reactions from people, it's out of this world.
I don't know if I'm gonna get backlash like, oh, you're copying ressatessa. Basically, she's giving me the courage to tell my story. So ressatessa, if you see this, I commend you for telling your story. Give you props. That couldn't been easy to do that, to tell your story.
And you guys know that I like to bring reactions of people for you guys sometimes to see what people thought about this idea. Because even me, I'm like, okay, girl, you can just do your content. You don't necessarily have to say, oh, what the fuck did I marry part 1, season 2? Like, who creates a season 2 on someone else's life issues and then you're creating the season 2? I won't understand that, but it is what it is. Just created the content and she's still creating it. You know, let's go listen to some, you know, to watch some of the people think about this idea, and I'll be back.
Part 1 of Who the Fuck Did I Marry? Season 2.
The members of the Congressional Black Caucus vote for you to sit your ass down, Susan.
Who the Fuck Did I Marry? Part 19. At this point, we're living with...
God, who the fuck this for? But no. I'll be damned if you could put me in another damn chokehold. No. My soul can't take 50 more parts. No.
Part 1 of Who the Fuck Did I Marry? Season 2.
I know you fucking lying. Ma'am.
Part 1 of Who the F Did She Marry? Season 3. See, she thought she was getting this.
Part 1 of Who the Fuck Did I Marry? Season 2.
Hi, I'm Crystal Ball, and I am the creator, founder, president, and CEO of Unleashed Creations and Talent Management Agency. Here at Unleashed, we encourage our creators to share their stories in meaningful, impactful, and authentic ways. However, unfortunately, from time to time, a creator will go rogue and cause an absolute uproar. We have heard from many members of the community making statements such as Black people can't have anything and we can't have nothing. While I absolutely do not believe this has anything to do with color, I do understand the concern. Here at Unleashed, we do not support or condone the actions of this creator, and thus we have decided to end our relationship with this creator. To be clear, we heard you. Yes, we 100% agree that this creator should have changed the title up just a little bit rather than completely plagiarizing Who TF Did I Marry. Perhaps she could have changed it to Who TF Did I Date? Or something else entirely altogether. Or maybe even Who TF Did I Marry /V's Edition. Honestly, the list of possibilities is endless, and we regret the lack of oversight on our part here at Unleashed Creations and Talent Management Agency. Thank you for your time, and I promise we will do better.
See, that's the reason why I can't get no work done today. I need to stay off TikTok because there's a season 2 going on out there talking about season 2. Part 19, Who the Fuck Did I Marry? Like, what? Damn, they got 19 parts already? Where the hell I been? And how I came across this shit is because this guy talking about, damn, we can't have shit. Y'all just be taking every damn thing. And then right down in the search bar, it say white ressatessa. And you know, I had to go on there. I clicked as soon as I could, and then them damn people is tearing her ass up in them damn comments. Y'all gotta check it out. Please go search White ressatessa. It is so funny in them comments.
Part 1 of Who the Fuck Did I Marry? Season 2.
Season 2. I know you got a part 2 or something that somebody else made. Like, where they do that at? I ain't never known a sequel to just come from another source material. I ain't never seen that happen in a book, a TV show, movie. How you can continue her thing? That ain't how they work. And you know people was gonna give you a hard time. And you had the nerve to shout her out, talking about she gave you the courage to tell your own story. Did she give you the courage to steal the name of it too? Just really don't care, do you? I guess you're gonna have to get it copyrighted, cause now it's probably gonna be a season 3, a season 4, or 5. They're just gonna keep going with it. Everybody gonna be coming out with a Sorry Man series, but at least give it something original. I hope you don't think you're gonna be able to recreate that, because that ain't how it works. Some stuff is just its own thing. Some of y'all TikTokers, I tell you, just no shame whatsoever.
Part 1 of Who the Fuck Did I Marry? Season 2.
No ma'am, we're not doing this. We are not doing this. She's the only one that gets a pass, and she barely got the motherfucker. We're not about to sit here and listen to everybody drop a 50-part series. This isn't a Me Too movement. Alright, there's a statute of limitations on this shit. So y'all trying to tell me, all of y'all done talked to a legion before. Is that what we're doing? Because if we all just getting on here telling stories, then I need to tell a story about how my first wife was also married to my cousin, but I didn't find out until we went to his funeral. But, like I said, are we telling stories or are we not telling stories? And to this day, she's still trying to apologize. Why the fuck would I accept your apology? You were... And I know some of y'all are going to be like, well, what if she didn't know that y'all were cousins? First off, when we got married, I thought that was her first marriage. She was married to my cousin before. We're not going to get into all that.
Ma'am, I need you to go to work. Okay, I need you to zip up your jacket, put on your uniform, and I need you to clock in. I already did not want to hear ressatessa's 50 parts. Now, this woman right here already has 20 parts of Who the Fuck Did I Marry? And how are you gonna make a season 2 of a show or a season that you didn't even fucking start? This is so funny, because I was literally just talking to my therapist this morning. Because I sent her the ressatessa story because she wanted to see it. She loved every minute of it. And I told her, I was like, see, the irritating part now is while I'm happy for ressatessa getting, you know, the money and getting Delta One and all these things, now you're going to have a bunch of copycat bitches. And she going to say in the comments that ressatessa made me comfortable to tell my story, and this was really for myself. Okay, so put it on Only Me or Friends Only, or call it something the fuck else. Ressatessa was a once-in-a-lifetime type of thing. That was the one time a huge group of people were willing to sit through 50 parts of a story. You have 10-minute options. I need you to wrap the shit up. Delta is not going to fly you Delta One. Hell, they won't even fly you basic economy. Okay, BMW is not even going to try to make a video insinuating that they're going to give you a car. Okay, who else gave her money? You are not going to get signed up for the CAA or whoever, whatever deal she's getting. You're not going to get the magazine shoots, nothing. All right, it's time for you to clock in. It's time for all of y'all to clock in. I've had no problems listening to people's messy stories, but if you were going to tell a story, y'all need to wrap this shit up. That's why I didn't want to watch all 50 parts, and I still won't. What makes you think I'm going to listen to you tell your 50-part story? Man, write a book. Because the thing is, you could have called it anything else, but the reason you called it Who the Fuck Did I Marry is because you were trying to ride off the coattails of ressatessa. And now that irritates me. I don't care for ressatessa's story. I don't care to listen to it. But one thing I'm not going to do is have a white woman come on here, or I don't know, you might be Hispanic. You are probably brown. Is have somebody else who is not ressatessa try to come and use the exact same caption so that the SEO can push you to people. I'm not fucking doing it. Things like ressatessa is a once in a lifetime occurrence. She had the whole world caught up and, you know, locked in and shit like that. The whole world is not going to sign up for listening to 5 hours worth of Who the Fuck Did I Marry to anybody but ressatessa. So please go clock in. And hold up. The caption says you're talking about a previous boyfriend. So did you even marry the man? Girl, bye.
Yes, you guys saw, you heard them there. Now, after people came to give their thoughts on what they think about her coming to, you know, do a season 2, she came to reply the trolls and, you know, those she called haters. Let's watch her, okay? Let's just watch her.
This message is for the haters. You guys are really getting hung up on the stupid title thing. I have a feeling you guys care more than ressatessa would. I have a feeling that she wouldn't even really care about it, and she would just care more that I'm telling my story. Now, I did need to get in touch with her fan base, but only in the Atlanta, Georgia area, for the reasoning that my ex-narcissist is in the Atlanta, Georgia area. He does have a girlfriend, fiance, whatever he calls her. She is pregnant, so I'm a little bit late, but I don't know if she fully knows about me and Emmett. Emmett is our son. Now, I do know for a fact 100% that he is active on all those dating websites. He is actively talking to other women on those dating websites in the Atlanta, Georgia area. So if I could serve as some kind of a warning, proceed with caution, I was going to try to do that. Now, the whole name thing. I slapped season 2 on it because I checked out the Discovery Channel. Who the Bleep Did I Marry? And they have like 7 to 8 seasons, I think. Each season is a different person with their story. They didn't change the title of their TV show for each season. So I just slapped season 2 on it. I was kind of in a hurry. I wanted to get this going. I'm not a great storyteller, as you guys all said. I'm not trying to be a good storyteller. The way I'm talking to you now is me. I am who I am. This is how I am. This is how I would be talking to you if you were right in front of my face. So, I don't know what your guys' problem is. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. So you think I'm trying to do it for clout? Or trying to get freaking, because I want the stuff like ressatessa? No, I don't. I'm not trying to get any of that. I'm not going to get any of that. I'm probably not going to even get to 10,000. If I do, then cool, because then I can try to make side money or whatever. I don't even really know what to do. As a content creator, I don't even really call myself a content creator because, I don't know. I do have a job. I paint. I do interior and exterior painting and drywall and all of that. So I do have a job. I was just trying to find a side gig. And actually, I've been trying this before I even decided to tell my story. And of course, when I decided to tell my story is when I seen her story, and it gave me the courage. Because maybe my story can help someone. Maybe it might not. I do feel like I waste a lot of my life. So maybe I can be helpful to somebody that is in the same situation and still is in the situation, to give them the courage to get out now. I'm 36 years old. My mental abuse started 2005, 2006. I wasted a lot of my life. So if I can help someone to not waste their life, then that would also be a plus. You guys are like attacking my looks, my chin. I don't know what's wrong with it. I guess tell me in the comments what's wrong with it. Again, you guys are attacking me because I'm not looking at the camera a lot. I get nervous. My heart's beating like a jackhammer right now. So sometimes I will look away from the camera, especially main reason. I don't like looking at my face. I feel ugly. I know I'm ugly. So I don't need a reminder about it. So when I'm talking to the camera and I'm looking at my face, I'm just like, oh my God. Oh, my nose, I start judging myself, and then I will want to look elsewhere while I'm talking to try to get out my story. I do try to finish the things that I start, so I am going to finish my story. And so I'm sorry, you're still gonna see up there on the screen Who the Fuck Did I Marry Season 2. Because, like I said, hopefully I can get in the Atlanta, Georgia area and warn some people. And that is also going to put me at risk too, because I don't know how he's going to react when he sees this. He's probably going to get mad and angry. He's not going to pull a Legion and start getting on here trying to get clout. He'll probably start shit with me in a different way. You won't see it. It's going to be like a personal thing. Or he might not do anything. I really don't know, and I was just trying to really get the story out and just worry about that later whenever that situation arises. But I don't understand your problem. Like, I get it. I get it, because you're trying to say I'm copycatting her. You guys are going as far as saying that I'm recording in my car because she recorded in her car. I see a lot of different content creators that record in their car. The only reason I'm recording in this car is because this is the only place I have to go to get complete quietness. I really don't even want to be in here. There's like mold growing in here. I got a mold issue. There's, I don't know, leakage somewhere. I can't breathe in here. I don't like it. I don't want to stand outside and have people, I'm kind of enclosed here. I don't want people to be looking out on their balcony being like, is she crazy? Is she talking to herself? What's she doing? And when I'm having somebody stare at me while I'm trying to record this, it will make me nervous and I won't be able to do it. So that's why I'm sitting in my car. Didn't think it was a big deal about recording in my car. Let's see. Let me think about what else you guys were bitching about. Oh, my sighing. I seen a comment. Somebody was like, oh, she's sighing. She's even sighing like her. Did ressatessa create sighing? She's the only person that sighed in this entire world. I have anxiety, social anxiety. I struggle with depression and ADHD. I sigh because sometimes I get nervous. And sometimes it gets to the point where I feel like a pressure in my chest, like I can't breathe. So I gotta sigh. And sorry that bothers you. Now, if you're getting annoyed at me popping up on in your feed, I would say stop stitching me and making fun of me and commenting, because that's going to make me pop into your feed more. Like, you do know that, right? So if you're wanting me not to get into your feed, then block me, because I'm not going to block you. I'm not. Even if you're being really terribly mean. I'm used to it. So I've been abused mentally abused my whole entire life. So your like crappy comments, you ain't touching the surface. Like, it is agitating, but like, what are you gonna do? I guess it is what it is. So I guess you don't have to worry. I only have, I think, maybe 2 more videos to do, and then I'm done. And then my last video, I will reveal something that I was going to mention in here, but I'm going to wait to mention it. But again, I guess those are my reasonings. If you don't like them, I'm sorry. But like I said, I have a feeling that this is bothering you a lot more than it's bothering ressatessa. I'm sure she would not care. I'm pretty sure she would just tell me, good job for having the courage or something. I don't know. But you guys are just hilarious and unreal, I guess. So, it's whatever.